Hello everyone, welcome to your grammar class. Today we are going to deal with the first chapter, nouns. So before we begin nouns, let us see the definition of nouns. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, idea, or an emotion. So we can say that nouns can also be called as naming words. Example, Rahim is a good boy. Rahim is a name of a person, which makes it a noun. Bangalore is my favorite city. Bangalore is name of a place, thus it is a noun. Dogs are known as the most faithful animal. Dog is also the name of an animal, which makes it a noun. I don't like Pepsi. Pepsi is a thing or a product, thus it is a noun. Types of nouns, let us see. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, possessive forms of noun. Now we will discuss all of them. Common noun. Common nouns are the general names of people, places, or things of the same kind. They do not refer to particular people, places, or things. They usually begin with a small letter. This is something that you need to be careful about. Common nouns are general names. Second thing, they don't refer to specific things. And the third thing, they always begin with a small letter. The examples are school, train, toy, picture. St. Mary's is the best school in town. Here the word school is a common noun. We went to Shimla by train. Train is a common noun. Iron Man is my favorite toy. Here toy is a common noun. My mom showed me a picture of a giraffe. Picture is a common noun. I want you to understand that in all these four sentences, the common nouns are the general names that we give for the same kind of things. For example, school. School is the common name given for all those institutions which teach. Then toy. Toy is a word that we use to give it to a playing object. Proper noun. Proper nouns are the names of particular people, places, or things. They always begin with a capital letter. Here we need to understand that common nouns are general names, while proper noun are specific or particular nouns. Common noun begin with small letters, while proper noun always begin with a capital letter. Let us see some examples. Christmas, Monday, Delhi, Taj Mahal. Here Christmas is a specific name of a festival. Festival is a common noun, while Christmas is a proper noun. Monday. Monday is one of the days of the week. So we can say that week is a common noun, while Monday is a proper noun. Delhi. Delhi is name of the one of the states. So Delhi is a proper noun. Taj Mahal. It is one of the wonders of the world. So we call it a proper noun. Christmas is the festival of joy. I have my dance class on Monday. Delhi is the capital of India. Taj Mahal is one of the 8 wonders of the world. In the third sentence, India is also a proper noun because there are many countries in the world. So the word country is a common noun, but India is one of the countries. So it is a proper noun. Collective noun. Collective nouns are the names of group of people, animals, or things. Examples: a team of cricket players, a flock of sheep, a bouquet of flowers, a pride of lions. So, collective nouns are the names given to a group of people, animals, or things. If you see some players playing a specific game, you say a team of cricket players, a team of hockey players. A flock of sheep. If you see 10 to 12 sheep or more than that, then you don't say I saw 3 sheep, 10 sheep. No, sheep is the plural word and also flock of sheep is the correct way to say it. A bouquet of flowers. A number of flowers together is called a bouquet of flowers. Abstract nouns. Nouns that name ideas, qualities, and feelings are called abstract nouns. The word abstract means something that you cannot touch, see, or hear, but only feel. So, all those nouns that we can only feel are called abstract nouns. Examples: friendship, honesty, happiness. You can see a person smiling. That is not happiness. You can only feel happiness. There are two ways abstract nouns can be formed. The first one is to be formed from adjectives. Brave is an adjective from which we get bravery, an abstract noun. Similarly, strong is an adjective from which we get strength as an abstract noun. Abstract nouns can also be formed from verbs. Know is a verb from which we get knowledge as an abstract noun. Similarly, discuss is a verb from which we get discussion as an abstract noun. Possessive forms of nouns. Possessive forms of nouns show belonging or ownership. We put an apostrophe after a noun to make its possessive form. Possessive form means showing belongingness or ownership. There are different ways we put an apostrophe. The first one is to all the singular nouns we will put an apostrophe and the letter S after the word. Example: the dog's food, my brother's football. To plural nouns that end in letter S, add an apostrophe only. There is no need to put S to the nouns that already ends with S. Examples: the dog's food, my brother's football. Here, both the nouns that are plural ends with the letter S, so we will just put an apostrophe. To plural nouns that do not end in S, add an apostrophe and the letter S. There are certain plural nouns which not necessarily ends with S. For example, men or children. So, we will put an apostrophe sign plus the letter S the way we do in singular nouns. So, it will be the men's shirts, the children's toys. When something belongs to more than one person and we mention names of all of them, add an apostrophe to the last noun. Now, there are circumstances wherein both the person or more than one person will have the same things. So, we will not put an apostrophe to all those nouns, but we will just put an apostrophe and the letter S to the last noun. For example, Zahid, Junaid and Sahil's bats. You can say Bhumika and Joji's shirt. Thank you for listening patiently to me. I hope you understood the chapter nouns. Please do your worksheets properly and all the best.